as well. There's a lot of time in this job is kind of hanging around, you know, waiting to do this job. An hour here, the temptation to switch on the TV and just flick through, it just rots the brain. So now instead, with the internet, I can sit down, as I did this evening after soundcheck, go back, tune into the internet, listen to the midnight news from London, have me grub, come home, back after the gig, when I'm buzzing, back to the hotel room. Instead of switching on the television, I go straight onto YouTube and look at soothing videos of little furry animals doing cute things. It's something I got into with my son. We discovered this piece of footage of a hamster eating a biscuit larger than itself. From sort of film from like there. So the hamster's entirely in shot. This biscuit is like about the size of the stack here. And this hamster is like... and this thing gets smaller and smaller, and halfway through, the hamster kind of like almost chokes. It suddenly goes... and you think it's either going to vomit or expire. And then it just goes... and carries on. So it's eaten. It's compelling. It can only be about 90 seconds long, but it's the most compelling piece of footage. I think, since Jean-Luc Godard's... no, that's another course. I'm sorry, we won't go into that. But it's something I got into with my son. I'm never around at the right time of the evening to watch The Simpsons with him, and he can't be asked to watch Match of the Day with me, so we don't meet in front of the telly a great deal. So watching, looking on Tinternet and looking at, it's always cute animal videos, because they are so great. You know, hours of talking cats. Talking cats are always good. They always, but by far and away the best bit of footage on there involves the French Canadian. We think it might be French Canadian, it could be Quebecois. Based on the accent. Quebecois. I don't know. That's the wrong word. Yeah, Quebecois film, because of the accent of the guy who speaks in it. It involves a cat and one of those hanging fans, you know, that you have in a room that go around the ceiling. The cat is shot from the back, from behind. The cat is transfixed not by the fan, but by the pull on the fan thing that you pull. To stop it and start it. That's spinning as well. Somewhere it's got caught in the fan and it's spinning, but it's hanging below. And the cat is staring at this intently. And you can see this black thing whizzing by. And the person who's filming it says the cat's name. Muffy. Muffy. And the cat looks around momentarily and then turns back and jumps with vicious intent towards this black thing hanging there, grabs it and starts going... and a voice then says, switch off the fan. And after Muffy's been around about 3 times, Muffy lets go and hits the wall. And then a little thing comes up. No animals were harmed in the making. It is one of the great pieces of cinema verite. The reason I love YouTube and all that shit is because it is so democratic. It's so wonderfully democratic. You know, people are paying millions of dollars to get onto MTV with their videos. Any of us can get onto YouTube. That's the great, great thing about it. You know, more people now watch YouTube than watch MTV. I think that's progress. I really do think that's progress.